I hope that this doesn't scare anyone. Anything could change at any time. We could shift timelines again. This is just what I saw, and I feel really called to push this message out. It is July 29th, 2021. I pressed record on accident, so I'm going to take it as a sign that it's time to record. I'm eating some papaya to ground myself with some foods from Earth. Look at how pretty this color is. Anyways, I had a premonition last night. I'm having a little bit of a hard time being today just because of the information that I received in my dream last night. It was a premonition. I am an intuitive dream interpreter, so I do have crazy dreams myself, and I'm able to interpret them for myself usually. When I woke up this morning, I had an overwhelming feeling that this dream was more than a dream. It was a premonition. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video. I'm keeping it for my records right now. So in this premonition, society as we know it has collapsed. The people are tired. They've had enough. They've had enough of not being able to afford housing, being a slave to the system, having to work more than 40 hours a week just to barely get by and live check to check. They're tired of people pressuring them into injecting foreign substances into their body. There's an issue with human rights, and people are just sick of it. The government is breaking treaties. They are doing things that we don't even know about. This is not being televised. There will be a shortage of food. There will be a shortage of clean water. I woke up this morning and I immediately purchased a water filtration system that you can drink from lakes, rivers, ponds. Filters out bacteria, debris, and microplastics. I feel that I do not need any material items right now, just because everything that I want right now is in preparation for what is going to happen. The grocery stores are going to be empty. They're going to be ransacked, just like you've seen in the movies. People are going to be seeking refuge. They are packing a bag with a few days' clothes, some food, and any weapon that they can find, whether that be a pipe, a bat, or a gun if they have. I don't know where we're gonna go. It seems like we're gonna be on the move for a while, with really no place to call home that will be safe to stay in one space. This is gonna be a lot to handle for some people. I saw in my premonition that a lot of people are going to be taking their lives because they simply cannot handle it. So right now is not the time to feed into the illusion of separation. I don't care if you are Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, atheist, spiritual. It does not matter what you are right now. What matters is that we realize that the people around us are not the enemy. The enemy is the government, and the government will collapse. What they are doing to the earth is fighting back. She's had enough of our shit. It's going to be really scary for a while, but everything is going to get better. This is something that we are going to live through in our lifetime, and we are the catalyst for this change for our future generations to live in a more utopian society that is accepting, that is kind to our planet, that is kind to each other, that you don't have to work your ass off to survive. We are going to be creating a world where the dollar sign and the number of zeros in your bank account is not going to define who you are as a person. The way that you look is not going to define who you are as a person. It's going to be a different world. We're all going to have to do something, but we're not going to have to work traditionally like we do now. Capitalism does not work, and it is going to fall. And a lot of people say, well, communism isn't the answer. Well, why does it have to be something that has been thought of before? Because obviously none of these systems have worked in the past. So don't you think that it's time to start a new system that's unlike any of the others in any way? I had a lot of work to do today, but When you just get a dump of information, well, heavy information like that, it's kind of hard to process. So I'm just taking the day to relax, recoup, process what information has been given to me. I fully understand now what they mean when they say that ignorance is bliss. However, I am grateful that I was given a piece of this information that I can now pass on to others, and I know that I wouldn't have received this information had I not been ready to receive it. I've done a lot of healing and inner work over the past several years. I know that I can take this on and I'm ready to survive through whatever life throws at me. And I hope you are too, if I ever decide to post this. It's just a lot. I've been really scared all day. Not scared, but more so worried just because it was so fresh. And now I'm in the stage of acceptance, and hopefully in the next couple of days I'll be in the stage of letting go. Yeah, anyway, I know that this is not the tone of my regular videos, but this is how I'm feeling, and I don't want to lie. Anyways, like I said, anything that happens in our society is meant to happen for the greater good of our society and for the collective. If you believe that the universe has a plan for each individual, then the universe has a plan for the earth and for our society as well. You just have to know that it is all happening in divine timing. Hi, it is the next day. I'm feeling much better. That was a lot to take in yesterday. I do just want to mention that we did have a timeline shift in the Schumann resonance. So this could be happening from a past timeline. I don't want to manifest any of these things into reality, but like I said, if anything happens, it is for the greater good of our society and for the collective. Thanks for watching, I guess.